Okay, quickly like this now, we are giving you the Niger Delta Youth Summit happening in Port Harcourt live and direct, and this is a Pakam television broadcast. I'm Michelle Darbimina Times Okumbre. Of course, right here you can see that we're standing with the full team right here, and of course we have the coordinator himself and his chairman from various states of the Niger Delta. So quickly, let me have a brief with him what is going to tell the Niger Delta and the Ijaw Nation today. So quickly, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. God bless you.
Okay, so quickly now let us come forward a little. Okay, so quickly tell us what exactly is happening in Niger Delta today.
Yeah, today is a special day. Today is Niger Delta Youth Peace Summit 2024 in Port Harcourt City at Beverly Hill Hotel, GRA Waji Road. You know, sometimes people really don't understand why we are doing this. We believe that as Niger Delta, the various ethnic nationality must come together and to speak one voice. And if you can look at what is happening today, all the ethnic nationalities from the Niger Delta region are here. The Robos are here, the Soko are here, the Ikwere are here, the Ogoni are here, the Ijaw are here, the Anyaman people are here, the Afek, Efik, and other tribes like Bikwara, they are all here. They are all here because we are here to discuss constructively about the issues of Niger Delta. Because most time, people don't really understand what is Niger Delta people always agitating. But to tell you that today, the youth has come to realize that it is a time we have to come together and identify problems and also to work with the government. If you can see that the federal government has their own role they are playing, the state government also have their own role they are playing. And it is important that the Niger Delta youth also have their own fundamental role to play. Because whether you like it or not, from Abia to Imo, to Cross River, to Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, Edo, and Ondo, these are the Niger Delta states, the only oil producing state and the economic base to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And if you look at it, we are gathered here for peacefully to discuss issues and to identify, to familiarize ourselves as a various ethnic nationalities across the state and across the various ethnic nationalities in Niger Delta. We believe that it is when we discuss about peace, when we discuss about sustainable economy, when we discuss about political stability, when we discuss about our cultural value, that is where the Niger Delta region can be able to achieve what we are looking for. So we are here gathered, and you can see the chairman of the Imo State chapter is here, and this is the chairman of River State chapter, and this is the chairman of Edo State, chairman of Delta State, chairman of Bayelsa State, and every other chairman from Abia. They are all here. They are all here.
Okay, so this one that you're having this event in Port Harcourt, are you going to repeat this summit in other states?
Yes, this is second edition. The first edition was carried out in Akwa Ibom State. So now this year is River State. Another year we are going to agree as a management also to where we're going to situate the next other summit. So it will reach out to all the 9 states. That's why we call it Niger Delta Youth Peace Summit 2024 at the city of Port Harcourt. And you know why? The chairman of this occasion is High Chief Dr. Owezi, the government, Ikpimpolo. And then the royal father of this occasion today is His Royal Majesty King Tom Ateke. He's the royal father of this day. And then the vice chairman of this various occasion is the young chief, Promise Lawuru. And the father of the day, our father, our papa, Edwin Clark Ikiagodo, the father of the Niger Delta, and the former commissioner for communication in the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the father of the day. And then the host of this event is the executive governor of River State, Sim Fobara. And then the mother of this occasion is the deputy governor of the River State. So that will tell you that we have coming together as Niger Delta people to identify problems constructively and engage the government peacefully, and also to tell them what we want as a youth. And this is only where government may be able to understand the body language of the Niger Delta. Because if we don't come together we'll be discussing across purposes. And for us to have the same strategic direction as other people, if Roboman is talking, Ijoman is talking, Ikwere is talking, Ogoni is talking, Bikwara is talking, Bini is talking, Anyoma is talking, Isoko is talking, Urobo is talking. If all of us from the Niger Delta region are speaking one voice, then the federal government, the state government, the local government, community leaders will take us serious. Right. And that's the reason why we brought every intellectuals from the Niger Delta region here to discuss about peace and economy, political sustainability of the Niger Delta region.
Okay, finally, do you have any clarion call for the Niger Delta governors?
Yeah, the clarion call of the Niger Delta government is that Niger Delta governments, we are showing them, we are showcasing that this is what they're supposed to do for us. Okay. As an executive governor of various states, there is nothing wrong for the 9 state governors to come together to organize peace summit for the youth, whereby the youth body will come together also to tell them what they want. Most time, government carry out policies without consulting the ideology, without having the what is called interactive section with the youth to understand what did they want inside the policy making document they are giving to us. If the governors can also to look at what we are doing, we are telling them as people from the Niger Delta region, it is time Niger Delta governors need to come together and organize a broad Niger Delta Youth Peace Summit, whereby all the ethnic nationalities will come, and by so doing, we are showing them good example, and they also their policy is going to show us a good example. Then the peace and economy and political sustainability we are talking about will be achievable, and nobody can do it rather than the people of Niger Delta. Right. That's why everybody you are seeing here, crops from all the Niger Delta. You can see all the way from the Imo State, travel down from all the way from Imo State with this economic bravado. You know how the country is. People traveling from Delta, from Cross River, Abia, Imo, and to the extent of Ondo, Edo, and Delta, Bayelsa, traveling down. Nobody sponsored this event. This event is a self-sponsored event. Wow. No government sponsor us. We tap ourselves to organize this program. Right, no government give us one error. And let me make it very clear. Okay. It's a program that's been organized by the members and the leadership of the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation. Okay. Because it's a leadership for this organization have a vision. The vision is to bring in all the Niger Delta youth together to speak one voice, irrespective of your ethnicity, irrespective of your community, irrespective of your religious background, irrespective of your political party affiliation. Because we don't belong to a political party. We are apolitical. Our belief is we are neutral. Our own is to bring ideas that can better the citizens of the country of Nigeria and our various states as Nigeria people. Thank you.
All right, I tell you that I'll be speaking with no other person but Adams Marbo Ogumogu, the president of this great foundation, the man that is inching for peace and development in the Niger Delta and also the reorientation of the Niger Delta youth. I'm Michel Dow, of course, we're giving you live at the Niger Delta Youth Peace Summit in Port Harcourt. Happy viewing and God bless you.
John. Yeah. John. Yeah. Is okay with me? Yeah. I greet the people of Ibibio. Yeah. I greet the people of Akwa Ibom. And I greet the people of River State, Ogoni people, the Ikwere people, the Anang people, the Efik people, the Igbo from the southeast, most particularly from Habia and Imo, the Benin, the Harbor, all various ethnic nationalities in Niger Delta. God bless Niger Delta region. My name is Adam Ogumogu Marbo, the national president of the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation. And I want to present to you today a vision that is going to function for 26 years. under the supervision of this world-class organization. The Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation is an organization. Before that, I recognize the great high table, the royal father of this occasion, the mother of the day, and the father of this occasion. At the same time, the Honorable Minister for Youth Development, ably represented by our brother Matthew, and every other respected leader from PANDEF, the Ijo Youth Council, the Shekiri National Youth Council, the Ogone Youth Council, and every other ethnic nationality youth. This organization specifically stands for unity. This organization specifically stands for building synergy among the various ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta. And we must all realize that in time past, because our disunity as the various ethnic nationality, without having the harmonious working spirit, our external forces capitalize at that weaknesses to always use the systematic approach of divide and rule. And that is why it is important we make it clear to every critical stakeholders, every woman and every youth from the Niger Delta region, to realize that we cannot survive without protecting our political, economic, social, and cultural and environment. But this is where our sustainability comes from. And that is why the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation come together and to brainstorm and at the same time look at the issues of the Niger Delta. How can we solve it? Because in time past, most of our agitations are based on ethnic movement. Because of that reason, we cannot speak one voice. And this organization is not here to super or to control ethnic nationality, but is here as a mediator to negotiate and to talk to every ethnic nationalities in Niger Delta to think about our environment, think about our value system, think about our cultural identity, because culture is the total way of life of people. And it is important. You all are aware that I was the former chairman of the Ijo Council, IYC Abuja, Northern Nigeria. And I came to realize that as a former chairman, also a former national deputy director of mobilization of the Ijo Council, IYC Worldwide, our agitation always streamlined on ethnic agitation. Because of that, we will speak different direction. Ishekiri speak different direction. Ogoni speak different direction. Anand, Efik, and Bigwara people and every other ethnic nationality begin to speak and fight for their own ethnic interests. And that has bring us backward. And that is why as a youth who have been growing up politically, socially, economically, we must able to eradicate that aspect of ethnic mentality and think about as one united people from the Niger Delta region. On this note, I want to present this for us to acknowledge this for today. The world is faced with a lot of challenges in all three dimensions of sustainable development, economy, social and environmental issues. More than 1 million people are still living in extreme poverty and income inequality within and among Nigeria, in which the Niger Delta region are part of it. It will be recalled that on the 25th of September 2015, countries adopted a set of goals to end poverty and protect the planet and ensure prosperity for all. As part of new sustainable development agenda, each goal has specific target to be achieved over the next 15 years. September 2015, the United Nations Summit for Adoption of Development Agenda, which held from 25th to 27th September 2015 in New York, and convened a high-level plenary meeting of the General Assembly. Therefore, it consists of 17 goals and 169 targets to build on Sustainable Development Goal SDG and complete what DZ did not achieve. For the goal to be reached, everyone needs to do their part. Government, the private sector, the civil society, and people like us as youth from the Niger Delta region. The history of the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation is a foundation registered under the CAC with the restriction number 125186. The foundation mandate is to groom and mentor youth of the Niger Delta in leadership. The foundation also focuses on the welfare and human capacity development of the youth of the Niger Delta region. The Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation was established on the 13th of September 2015. It is a socio-cultural and no-partisan organization for promoting and protecting the language, culture, custom and tradition, inter-community solidarity, world peace, ethnic cooperation, national integration, promoting good governance and welfare of all our people, on the principle of freedom, equality, justice, including consolidating unity of our people, regulating and guiding the conduct of our youth affairs in the Niger Delta region. The organization is made up of 9 state chapters in the Niger Delta region across the 3 geopolitical zones in the southern part of Nigeria. These include 6 state chapters from the South-South geopolitical zone, namely Bayelsa State Chapter, Delta State Chapter, Edo State Chapter, River State Chapter, Cross River State Chapter, and Akwa Ibom State Chapter. 2 state chapters from the Southeast geopolitical zone, Abia State Chapter and Imo State Chapter, and 1 state chapter from the Southwest geopolitical zone, Ondo State Chapter. The ND-PYLF organization covers all ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta region, such as Benin ethnic nationality, Efik, Ika youth, Onyama youth, and Isoko youth, Akoko, Agba, Owan, and to be mentioned, Ijo youth, Ikwere youth, and every tribe of the youth to mention because of time. It comprises all the ethnic nationalities. Ladies and gentlemen, what on this note, the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation is here to focus and also to identify who are youth in the Niger Delta. Because for government to proceed and get what they want, the youth are most time politicians use to disrupt a lot of benefit that's supposed to come for state. And that is why who is youth? Today we must understand that. On the focus of the Niger Delta Progressive, youth can be referred to as a time of life when one is young. Youth in Nigeria include all members of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at the age of 18 to 35 years. Teach us to number according to Robert Kennedy. This word demands the quality of youth, not a time of life, but a time of mind, a temper of will, and a quality of imagination, a predominance of courage over timidity, of the appetite of adventure over the life of ease. Youth is the stage of constructing the self-concept, your image about yourself. The self-concept of youth is influenced by several variables, such as peer groups, lifestyle, gender, and culture. The Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation has a vision known as Niger Delta Sustainable Development Goal, entitled of NDSDDZ. The Niger Delta Sustainable Development Goal is the ability to keep our Niger Delta natural resources and environment more useful for the present and future generation. The Brundtland Commission report defines sustainable development as development which meets the need of current generation without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. Economy and social well-being cannot be improved without measures that destroy the environment. Intergovernmental solidarity is also crucial, and development must consider it as impact on the opportunity for future generation in the Niger Delta region. Vision 2024 to Vision 2050 of the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation. This is our vision for Niger Delta people. This is our vision for the Niger Delta youth. This is our vision for the critical stakeholders of Niger Delta. This is our vision for the traditional rulers of Niger Delta. This is our vision for the House of Rep and House of Assembly members and the senators, the governors of Niger Delta region. It is important to understand that end poverty in all forms everywhere in the Niger Delta region. Ensure health, life, and promote well-being for all ages among the various ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta region. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education. Promote lifelong learning opportunities for all youths in the Niger Delta region. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girl child in the Niger Delta region. Ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for within the Niger Delta states. Ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all the people in the Niger Delta region. Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productivity, employment, and decent work for all youth in the Niger Delta states. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive, sustainable industrialization, and foster innovations that make expensive products and services more affordable and accessible among the people of the Niger Delta region. Reduce and discourage inequality mindset within and among the various ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta region. Make cities, rural communities, and human settlement inclusive, safe and resilient, and sustainable development good for the good people of the Niger Delta region. Ensure sustainable consumption, production patterns within the state of the Niger Delta region. Take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact in the territories of the Niger Delta region. Conserve and sustainable use the ocean, the sea, the marine, the resources, sustainable development among the good people of the Niger Delta region. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of territorial ecosystem, sustainably managing forests, combat desertification, have and reverse land degradation, and have biodiversity loss in the Niger Delta environment. Promote peaceful and inclusive society for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at the level in the Niger Delta region. Strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development in the Niger Delta region. Areas of focus in this vision 2024 to 2050 by SLDC. Goal 4. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifetime learning opportunity for the Niger Delta people. And what are we trying to say here? Everything we are saying here is for the sustainability of the Niger Delta people. And it is also important that our people who are from the Niger Delta region, we must be very, very focused, determined, and we must show love for one another. All of this can never be achieved when there is no love among us. Let me also say this for the purpose that unity of purpose is what our external forces always use to oppress us. Let me ask a question. Do we have land? The question is yes, we have land. Do we have resources? The question is yes, we have resources. Do we have control over those resources? The answer is no. Why do we not have control over these resources? Because of disunity among the people of Niger Delta. It is time the Niger Delta youth, the Robo youth, the Ijo youth, the Ogoni youth, the Hanyoma youth, the Bikwara youth, the Akbo youth, the various ethnic nationality youth leaders. It is time we have to come together, irrespective of your political party affiliation, irrespective of your language, irrespective of the ethnic nationality you belong to, irrespective of your religious beliefs. What is most important is the survival of our environment. Our future lies in our environment. We are not poor people. Rivers people are not poor people. Delta people are not poor people. The Akwa Ibom people are not poor people. Cross River people are not poor people. Imo people are not poor people. Abia are not poor people. Delta are not poor people. Bayelsas are not poor people. And those are not poor people. Those are not poor people. But the lack of unity among us to manage our God-given resources make us become poor. That is why we must come together. That is why we must sacrifice. Let me also address you, ladies and gentlemen. This program we have today, we are not sponsored by any government officials. It's been sponsored by the members and the stakeholders of the Niger Delta Progressive Youth Leadership Foundation. Because we do not belong to a political party, we believe that for Niger Delta to get it right, we all must join hands together and build a sense of unity and inclusiveness. We should forget the mentality, say, I am a job, I am a robo, I am a goni, I am this. Tribe does not matter when hunger comes. Death did not recognize tribe. Poverty does not recognize tribe. And let me tell you, unemployment did not recognize religions. And that is why we must join hands together to fight against this variable in our midst. Fight against poverty. Fight against disunity. Fight against the mentality of sentimentality, and at the same time discriminations among ourselves. We should be able to come together, identify our problems as Niger Delta people, identify our environment. And I want also use this medium to draw the attention for all the 9 state governors of Niger Delta, the State House of Assembly members of Niger Delta, the Speaker of House of Assembly members of Niger Delta, and the senators who are representing Niger Delta in the Red Chamber of National Assembly, and the governors of our state, Niger Delta. It is time you should not operate based on political party. Political party does not help us. We should think about ethnic, what can benefit us as people. There is ethnicity before politics. That's why our own people always see themselves that when you belong to APC, your next brother see you as enemy. When you belong to PDP, this one say is not my party person. We should eradicate the party pattern of life. It is time we look at what is called character, attitude, behavior, to identify the real people who can represent us well in the State House of Assembly, in the governorship aspirant, in anywhere. Political party does not matter. What is matters, who can represent you, who can speak on behalf of you, who cannot motivate your future. It is time we work together. It is time we come together. It is time we build our Niger Delta for a greater, for our unborn generation. That is the vision we have here. Niger Delta Sustainable Development Goal. Vision 2024 to 2050. Then we can able to achieve it. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the good people of Niger Delta. God bless all various ethnic nationalities in Niger Delta. And God bless the leaders of Niger Delta to do what is right, so that we can enjoy our God-given mineral resources in our environment. Thank you and God bless you.